Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all in the history class. Students, in the previous session already we have seen some parts of that chapter, Vedic civilization. Aryans we have seen. We have also seen who are Aryans, Indo-Aryans. Okay, this all we have seen. Just you can see once and you can revise. Vedas, political organization we have seen. Okay, then we have seen women enjoyed in good position in early Vedic period. Swayamvaras we have seen. Now, this is Shambra, which you are seeing on your screen. Food. What was the food of Aryans? So in food, wheat, barley, maize, fruit, vegetable. These things were the main items which they grew in the agricultural land, and this was a staple diet. Clear? Soma and Sura was that intoxicating drink. Okay, like soup and all. Meat was also eaten, but it was eaten occasionally. They had played games also to recreate their mind, like Aryans. Outdoor activities they played, indoor also they played. Okay, they were also fond of listening music and performing dance. Okay, dress. What dress they did wear? So lower garment. Actually, two types of dresses they used to wear. Two pieces of. Okay, one lower and one upper. Lower was like dhoti and upper was like light shawl, which was wrapped on shoulder. Clear? Turban like headgear also they used to wear. Okay, then there was ashramas. There was ashrama. What ashrama means? See, Aryans believed, means in early Vedic period, in a later Vedic period, people believe that a person is having 100 years life. One normal person is having 100 years of life. Each 25 year was divided for one specific purpose. Like first you can see brahmacharya. So up to 25 year age was brahmacharya age. That is called ashram system. Which was that ashram system. So brahmacharya, in brahmacharya the students they got education by the teacher. In Gurukul, Gurukul was in deep forest. Okay, Gurukul was stayed in deep forest. So that is what brahmacharya was the first stage. After completing education, means 25 to 50, they lived their grihastha life. Grihastha means married life. Clear? They married and they started their life, married life. Third one is vanaprastha. Vanaprastha is that life when they started meditation and all. Clear? They started worshipping of Lord. And this vanaprastha was 50 to 75, and last one is sannyasa, which is 75 to 100. In this age, people they left their home, they went to jungle and they started worshipping and they died. Clear? So this is ashram system. Religion, you can see in religion they started worshipping God, forces of nature. Especially they worship, like in Veda we are getting information about Indra, Surya. Like you can see here, important gods were there. One supreme god, thereafter Indra, Agni, Surya, Varuna, Vayu, Soma, Prithvi, Usha, Yama. These all were important gods. Clear? They also performed yagnas. Yagnas means yagya. Okay, ritual, like you can see in your screen. There was caste system. Class system means that was also called caste system. In early Vedic period, this was not very rigid. It was flexible, but in later Vedic period, it became rigid. Like you can see here, the first one is Brahmana, second one is Kshatriyas, third Vaishyas, and fourth Shudras. You can see here Brahmana. Brahmana means at the top you can see Brahmanas. They were teachers. Kshatriyas, they had to protect the kingdom. They were warriors. Vaishyas, they were farmers or traders or shopkeepers, like that. Shudras, they were laborers or they were slaves. Clear? Brahmanas teacher, Kshatriyas warriors, Vaishyas traders, and Shudras they were doing manual work like slaves they were. Clear? So all four is clear. Brahmana, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Clear? Okay. What was their economic life? Let's understand economic life. You know who was considered very rich? Who was having much cow? The cow was considered very important animal that time, and as much as cow they had domesticated, they were considered to be rich. And thereafter their the early Vedic period seem to have known about agriculture, means they were doing agriculture. Okay. Various activities were there like weaving, leather work, chariot making, pottery, metal work, etc. These were also occupations of early Vedic and later Vedic period people. Clear? So this is what this is about the Vedic period, that how they lived their life. Okay, how early Vedic period, how people, how nomadic they were, and they shifted their life. Clear? Once again, you can revise this like what we have seen from today, like Swayamvara. As you can see on your screen, that is called Swayamvara. Swayamvara was what? Swayamvara was the system in which girls were given right to choose their husband. To choose their husband. Clear? In which it was? It was in Swayamvara. It was in Swayamvara. Clear? Like, and food you can see everything what we are using nowadays, no? That was part of their food. And one Soma and Sura. Soma and Sura was what? Soma and Sura was their, means intoxicating drink. Okay. Recreation is what? Recreation. Recreation, the part of their game, part of refreshing their mind. Clear? Okay. And in religion only, one more thing is there in this what we have left, what we have not discussed about in Vedas, in literary sources. Here, epic. Vedas already you can see Rig Veda, Atharva Veda, Samaveda, and Yajur Veda. Upanishads were there. Puranas were there. And epics. Epics are what? Epics are lengthy poems. Epics are lengthy poems which are means composed praising a great warrior, like hero. Like you can say Mahabharata. Mahabharata is lengthy poem. Ramayana is also a lengthy poem Ramayana deals about Lord Rama. Okay, one heroic character. Mahabharata also deals with one heroic culture like Lord Krishna or Arjuna. Clear? So this was what? This was epic. Ramayana and Mahabharata. Clear? And we have also seen that about their god, about their gods like Indira. Here we have seen in religion only gods like Indira, Agni, Surya, Varuna, Vayu, Soma, Prithvi, Usha. Okay, this yagna is going on. You can see on your screen, yagna is going on. You know, there were three kinds of yagna that you can see last page of your chapter, this chapter, last page. Three kinds of yagnas were there. First was Ashwamedha yagna, which was done to extend the kingdom. Which yagna? Ashwamedha yagna. Horse was left free to move, and wherever horse moved, that part became the part of the empire, the king who was performing Ashwamedha yagna. Rajasuya yagna was there, one yagna. Rajasuya yagna, which was performed when king ascended the throne, means when king got the throne, became king. So that time Rajasuya yagna was performed. And last, Vajpaya yagna. Vajpaya yagna was what? Vajpaya yagna to maintain peace and security in the kingdom. To maintain peace and security in the kingdom, there was Vajpaya yagna. Clear? So I think these all three yagnas are clear. Vajpaya yagna, Rajasuya yagna, okay, and also one more yagna. Which yagna? Ashwamedha yagna. Ashwamedha yagna was very important. Clear? So let's see from beginning once more and finish this chapter. And question answer will be published in a website. You can write it. Okay. Remember yagnas. I have not made slide in the slide, but I have explained epics also. Epics, as you have seen on your screen. Vedas, the Aryans, they were nomadic people, okay, who came from Central Asia in search of food and shelter. Indo-Aryans, they were Indo-Aryans where they shifted first the region was called Sapta Sindhu region, and where they further shifted, that was called Aryavarta in the Gangetic Valley. Clear? Vedas were there, four Vedas. Rig Veda, which is the oldest Veda, and which was the one Veda which was composed in early Vedic period. In early Vedic period, only one Veda was composed, that was Rig Veda. That's why it is called the oldest Veda. Then Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharva Veda. Brahmanas were there, Upanishads were there, Puranas were there, all are the literary source, religious text. Okay, epics, they are also, okay, lengthy poems dealing with one heroic culture. Veda means knowledge, wisdom. Clear? Political organization, Janas, Gramanas, Graminis, we have seen. Political Rajas, we have seen. Sabha Samiti, we have seen. Family life, Grihapati was head, eldest male member, living male member. Women enjoyed very important position in the society, like there was Swayambara system. Swayambara system was Swayamvara, means they could choose their husband themselves. Clear? Food was there. What food? Wheat, fruit, vegetable, barley, maize, soma, shura was also there. Meat was also eaten occasionally. Recreation, they played games, they also listened music, performed dance. Okay, dress, two types of dress, like dhoti and one short which they wrapped. Brahmacharya ashram, up to 25 years as a student. Thereafter Grihastha ashram. Grihastha ashram was 25 to 50. What was this? This was to get married, and thereafter they live their life. Vanaprastha ashram, to do meditation from 50 to 75 years of age. And sannyasa, left home, went to jungle and worshipped to Lord. That was from 75 to 100 years. Clear? In religion, we have seen many important gods, and in Ashwamedha Yagna, Rasuya Yagna, Vashpeya Yagna also I have explained. Class system, there was one system of Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudra. Brahmanas, they were teachers. Kshatriyas, they were protector, means they were warriors who protected the kingdom. Vaishyas, they were traders, okay, merchants, and Shudras, they were manual laborers. Just understand this, that in early Vedic period, this was known by the profession, means who was working as warrior, they were called Kshatriyas. Doesn't matter the person has got birth in Shudra's family. If Shudra's family also they have got birth and they are teacher, so they were called Brahmanas. But in later Vedic period, it became very complex, and those who were belonging to which family, they were only called Brahmanas. Means Brahmana means those who belong to Brahmana family. Kshatriya means those who belong to Kshatriya family. But in early Vedic period, Vaishyas, they could also do work of Brahmanas. They could also do work of Kshatriyas. Clear? Like Kshatriyas, they could also do work of Shudras and Brahmanas, like this. Okay? So, thank you very much, class. God bless every one of you.